Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today, if you were wondering what Roblox was like during 2004 and 2005, well, today is your lucky day because today we're going to be exploring what it was like. So today we're playing Roblox 04, a Dynablocks simulator. It used to be called Roblox 2004 Simulator, but that was shut down, and now it's this. So basically, you got the basic concept of a website. So this is the new games that just came out. Here's the news of all the updates that the developer has been making. And I think that this developer really is a true genius, because I love this game. It's really fun. And as you can see, it's like what the old original website was like. You have home, you have build. So build is how you make games. You could go like blah, 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 and go to description and go like blah. So yeah, that's the build. This is games. So these are the games that people made on this simulator, Dynablocks simulator. And so as you can see, I have the rating, the author, and the date it was made. And these ones have been up for a while. That's how many games there were. And oh, it even shows the exact time when they were made, which is very crazy. But okay, so why don't we play a game or something? I'll also, first of all, before I play a game, I will show you actually, I'll play a game and then I'll show you what all the other things are. So basically, you have the models, people, those are the users, my games, which the ones I made, my models, the ones I made, my profile, and then the forum, and the contests, and then sign out, which basically is the equivalent of pushing escape or the menu button, and then just pushing leave or L. But, so yeah, this is what it is. And then you have the forum, if you remember what forums and contests are. So anyway, let's play a game. Let's play. You can check this out. The link will be in the description, and my profile in it is TOY01011. That's TOY01011. I don't know. It was just my old Roblox username, but I really loved when I changed it because my old username is awful. Anyway, here are the games. Let's play a game. I recently was playing this one, so let's play a day at the races. So it'll be loading, and here we go. So you push enter game, and you might have to wait for a bit because I guess it's pretty exact. It's just connecting with everything else. It may not say connecting down here. Sometimes it might, but it really is. You don't have to hit it again. I used to hit it multiple times and go like, yep, okay, here it is. We're all loading up and ready to go into a day at the races. So here, it's loading the graphical user interface, and here we go. So it might take a bit to load, but then once it loads, we're all ready and ready to simulate it. So this is basically kind of like Dynablocks Studio, I would call it. But this is someone else made it, so I don't have all the features. Because someone else made it, and I can't even save my work. So when I move WASD, you notice that the keys up here, that's the gamepad. They removed that feature, though. Here's the pan camera button, the camera menu. Here's down, up, forwards. I can use my scroll bar. I can use the arrow keys, but WASD won't do anything. Okay, so here's the select button. Can I select anything? Or did they lock it from being selected? I think they locked it, but this is basically select. This, I believe, is resize, and this is move. This is rotate, and this is flip. This is group, ungroup, duplicate, delete. Here's the menu. Reset game doesn't work yet. The help button doesn't work yet. The only feature is leave game, which takes you back to the main menu of the main website of Dynablocks. So let's play it. So you push go to enter the simulation. So it's loading everything up. It's gonna regenerate everything, I believe. And yep, it regenerates every single block that loads. That's just how it worked back then. And this is a pretty complicated map. I'm surprised that this person made it. This is definitely one of the best games on Dynablocks Simulator so far. I like to call it Dynablocks Simulator because that's what it is. Okay, there we go. We have it loading over here too. That's good. It has to load here too. And yep, it's loading up. Oh, we have a nice little car. So back then, your character actually had to be on a vehicle to move. Or you had to move by a vehicle back then. If you just had a character, sadly, you wouldn't move. So anyway, use WASD to move the vehicle, or whatever you're moving. It just can't be a player back then, for some reason. So you see the little blocky car. It has like kind of Lego looking thing on it. That's just what it looked like back then. It's a bit hard to control though sometimes. And yeah, you couldn't hold two things at the same time. It wouldn't work. Two keys at the same time just didn't work out back then for some reason. But as you can see, I'm moving my car. Just a day at the races. Although there's no other car. And there isn't multiplayer yet at this time period, so you couldn't really race with anybody. But anyway, that's just what it is like. Then you press stop to stop the simulation. And again, it's going to regenerate every single block. Which is a bit tedious, and not really the best way to regenerate or reload it. But that's just how they did it back then. That's just how they did it back then. It's really improved a lot, Roblox, over the years. From just being a simple two-dimensional interactive physics to turning into GoBlocks technologies and working on this project they called Dynablocks, and then really making a cool simulation technology software in three-dimensional this time. And then eventually making it a full-on game platform that just billions of people play. It's just mind-blowing. We've really come and accomplished very far. So anyway, yeah, that's what a game is like back then. So then you push leave game. You don't go to the Roblox menu, or else you actually leave and go to the actual Roblox front page. So you just push this, and it should take you back to the Dynablocks homepage. So now it's loading up. So it was by Mavsby, who's a very good genius. So now it'll show connecting, and it's basically just connecting to it, loading everything on it, all the assets, and yeah, that's a game. Now I'm gonna show you the rest of the website. So we have models. Let's go to models. So these are the models. So I believe, yeah, there are only 37 models, and there are like 10,000 users on this Dynablocks simulator. So it looks like only the creator of the game is allowed to upload models, I guess, so far. Maybe eventually I should say tell them to update that. But here's people, where you find all the users. Like I said, there's over 10,000. 18,000, almost 20,000, and this is getting pretty good. So this was basically in its beta stage. This is the really old 2005 Roblox logo. Although it's called Roblox 04, I think it was actually 2005 because in 2004 it was called Dynablocks still. Although I still call it Dynablocks, that's just like what I like to call it. I just feel like saying it. But it's basically as the old Roblox logo right there. It's really changed a lot. Here are all the users. You can search up users or their Roblox ID. You're linked to your account, which I will show you later. Here are the games that you made. So I made 3 games, and they're just random games. So that was my submission to a contest. Oh wait, can't you submit models? Huh, I don't know. I'll probably have to find out that in the studio once I show the Dynablocks studio. So here's your profile. Now, the profile looks a lot different. So as you can see, it's linked to your account. You can see your games that you made and then all your posts. Open World was a game I used to work on, but I canceled the project eventually. You can change your username, but it costs like, how much does it cost? Let's say, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna actually buy this username because it's not worth it to go like blah 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 blah. Okay, it costs 50 Robux. Change your username in here, so not too much. I think I want to change it to Magma or something. Then we can go to the forum. So the forum, if you remember that, it got shut down, I think in 2016 and 2017. And I think a lot of people hated that. Some people liked it. I don't know. I wasn't around at that time. I wish I were, but I wasn't. I didn't experience everything. But if this forum loads up, it's not even saying connect. Okay, there we go. So here are all the topics. So we have general gallery, comments, bug reports. So I'm gonna go to feature requests because, as I said, I think I wanted to. Oh yeah, reset game button. What should I suggest? Suggest in the comments what I should suggest next time. So you just push new thread once it's done connecting everything and loading this. Don't worry, it won't go to the bottom. I don't think it should. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so you push new thread. So subject, help button. Add, make the help button work as maybe a tutorial for new players. And you know, I always have to do this. Okay. Post, and now it's connecting and posting my forum thread. So, once this is done connecting, I can, okay. So now you can go to the contest. Oh, yeah, now mine's at the top because it shows the newest. Oh, and, I think Dynablocks creator is the creator of this Dynablocks to me. I think it is. Okay. So now we go to the forum. Sadly, this has to load before, which is just how it worked back then. Go to, no, not the forum. Not the forum. Anyway, there are contests. They're basically contests, and it will show contests like Happy Home in Robloxia submissions. Submit your game for the best Happy Home in Robloxia, and it's like show everyone's submissions, and it would make a winner. So, yeah. So now, time to show you how to use Dynablocks Studio. So, demo. Okay, and demo test. Demo test. I'll just say test. So then you push create, and of course it always has the connecting. What? Sadly you have to have like, that's too bad. That's way too bad. Okay. Let's just edit one of my games. So basically you go to build mode and just create a game like, just like that. Let's go to Open Worlds Delta because I really didn't do much in there. And I'll show you, you can change your game name. I don't think you can change your description, sadly. So let's enter the game. And basically, I think since I'm an admin, I can edit it and then republish it. I think that's how it works. Oh, yep, I can. So as you can see, since I'm an admin to my game, because I made it, I'm the developer of it, so you have, this was what the toolbox looked like. So here are the blocks, and then the models, and then my blocks and my models. Okay, maybe you could make your own models. I just haven't tried it yet. Here's color. You can choose a color, or I think that means no color. So you can just select something and just go like, okay. I have to ungroup this. Push ungroup and then go like, ungroup and then go like, nah, I wanted this color. Then you could just say, nah, I want it back to that brownish color. So yeah, yeah, that's what it is. So we can insert things from the toolbox as well. Free models. Okay, wait, the X button means close. Okay. Let's go to models. So now it's loading all the models up. So you have to wait for it to load. That's just how they did it back then. And okay. So now you have some things that people made. You could go to the next page by pushing this, or the last page by pushing this. As you can see, we have some models. We have the original classic Dynablocksian. I already have him inserted into this game. And he has to be on a vehicle to move. Always remember that, because that's how it worked back then. And it's just how it is. And you can also select things on PC by doing that and then grouping them together. And this is the rotate, as I told you. I'm not joking. And this is the flip. This is the move. No, that's the resize. This is the move. And apparently you have to have it as a single part and not a model to resize it. So let's just go back to blocks so I can demonstrate the resize. So then we have the select right here, which basically selects things, and then can move them like that. So let's get this basic block right here. So as you can see, the default block back then actually had like studs coming out of it, kind of like Legos, but they're square. Because I think Lego sued them one time or something. I don't know. That's just what I think. So let's color it maybe the classic red. So I can move it with this. And for some reason, when you move it around with the select tool, this stays here. It's so weird. The studs just stay here until you move it over here, then deselect it, and it's back. It's so weird. I think maybe I should report that bug on the forums later. So this is the resize tool, and as I said before, you can see the studs. Yeah, I really gotta report that. It's a bit weird. But you could just resize it and then make a big wall or something. Like if you want a big wall, like or if you want to make a castle or something, you could do that. Or then you could duplicate it. You could duplicate it, and I think you move it. Yeah, it duplicates inside just like Studio. And then you could remove it into the trash. And then yeah, the help button and the reset don't work yet. Someone requested reset already. I requested the help. And you can leave the game editing. So you push go to start the simulation, as I said earlier. And as you can see, I'm moving my little Dynablocks in around on his little car. For some reason, his arm is just waving. Maybe I didn't anchor it. I actually kind of like it unanchored. So then, for more tools, you have edit, and here's where you find anchor. So you have to select the model or a part and anchor it, and then you could select everything. You could also undo. You can't redo yet. You can also view different stuffs, like like the property grid, and the toolbox is on by default. What's the color? Yeah, you can see. So property grid is basically what the Explorer is. So you push this little arrow right here, and then this is the base plate. This is the workspace basically. And here's the data. This is you can choose the name. It depends on different things, like you can select it true. So there's more features with other items though. So then you can insert a block, the most basic block of all blocks. Or you can insert object. Okay, I think that feature is still being worked on. Format doesn't work yet. And let's see, file, and then you push publish to Roblox, which basically publishes it to the page of your profile, and like just publish the changes you made. So basically, that is what Dynablocks was like back then. Please like and subscribe, and make sure you turn notifications on so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye.